However, my daughter had what is called or known as Lyme disease, which really is it's a very complex set of symptoms, and it's based on parasites, getting parasites in your body. And she was severely attacked with this, and it took years to manifest as an injury of some sort. And it started out basically as psychological because these parasites can cross the blood brain barrier and do a lot of damage. They get into your organs. They get into your bone marrow. Um, and now I'm going to have Judy on next week to talk to us about this Borrelia burgdorferi, which is a corkscrew shape parasite, which you probably know about. And that's why it can work its way into all of these organs and your bones. And so we think it got into her bones at a very young age and just manifested there and grew and started growing colonies. That's what it does. It just feeds off of you. And when she broke her ankle in a volleyball game and didn't tell us for, I don't know, 5 weeks, she just limped around on it because she wanted to be able to still be active and didn't tell anybody. Um, but eventually, it was like, okay, this isn't getting better. We're going to have it checked out. So, anyhow, what happened was all of these, whatever they are, parasites, bacterias, spread throughout her body. And it started to manifest as, psychological stuff and problems and uh, an appendix attack because they had gotten in her organs. Um, and this happens to a lot of people, and they don't know what's happening, and then they don't get better. It just keeps getting worse. And it wasn't, and because the medical field is so corrupt, doctors aren't even taught how to recognize these symptoms. And so they kept saying, it's in her head, it's in her head. She started to believe that. And here you are, a young teen, you're already, it's hard enough to be a middle schooler and then in high school. Um, it was like the whole culture of everything was against her being in an all girls school and just the whole ball of wax. So yeah, it was terrible. We didn't know what to think. And finally, somebody told me, have you ever even, and this went on for a long time. And she just got worse and worse. And the doctors are saying it's in her head. She wants attention. So if anyone's out there with these problems or has a child, all of a sudden get strange on you, it's not all in their head. It's real. Um, there's something else going on. And it took somebody, and I can't say who, because they have to fly under the radar because of the corruption of the medical complex and the LabCorp and Quest. This person looked at our daughter's blood under a microscope and showed us on a big screen all of the parasites in there. She was pointing out, this is Borrelia burgdorferi. This is the corkscrew thing you see swimming around in there. These are the colonies of the bacteria. They have shed their outer layer and have colonized in her blood and made like a jelly substance. And they're very happy there. Um, and so it was just, it was all over. Her blood circulation was very poor. She had POTS. She had developed POTS, posterior orthostatic tachycardia. So that's why she was always passing out. Because it gets very dangerous. People, I mean, your skin hurts. It feels like it's on fire. You're so lethargic, you can't get your head off the pillow. Um, so that's where we were, and this person saved her life. I say our lives because we're all involved, right? The whole family, it affects everybody. And, but then we knew what direction to take.